So the main issue there is money.
The main issue there is money.
So for you, relationship can't work without money.
Money is prominent. As you know, as a provider,
well,
you
me,
see,
I
as
have
a man,
a different thought.
as a man and a provider, you see, when you're the man, you're the provider of probably most of things. Na kabisa manake kwa mwanamume ndo unaenda nje sasa so kutafuta. Now especially now, you know, things are changing. Na mambo yamebadilika kwa hata pia unapatana pia na wanawake wako kazini wanatafuta. But if you go back to tradition and things that were being done, the man was the one who's supposed to go and work and then just provide.
So you don't believe like a man can date without money?
It's impossible. To understand themselves.
Yeah.
How?
It is possible. Imagine it is possible for a person to have an opposite gender as a friend, a person who is an opposite gender as a friend. It is very, with no strings attached, it is very possible because my first people to be my friends were male friends. Those were the people who I interacted with most of the time I was there. Because, you know, for the males, it is very easy for them kuingiana na watu. I don't know how I'll put it. For wanaume wa kidogo hawana ile maringo.
A very good morning to you and hello for joining us to yet another episode of the most brilliant, amazing and mesmerizing episode of Social Lives in our campus, universities, or even higher learning institutions. My name is Kelvin Moshiri, and from wherever you're watching us from, be it in this country, in other different continents, so long as you're on earth, join in, leave a comment, and don't forget to share with your mates.
A very good morning to you wherever you're watching us from the episode of Campus Live. And today we are going to speak about social lives. And to be specific, we are going to talk about relationship. Imagine, you know, in a higher learning institution is where people say that there is where you're going to get your permanent or poor. So our question is it true that in these higher learning institutions is where people get poor and permanent? Is it true or not true? If it is true, explain to us why are you saying it is true, or did you get your permanent there, or did you have friends who experienced that? You can tell us something there in comment section. My name is Vivian Oresha and I'm officially welcoming you to this show. Enjoy the show.
Karibu sana. Na tujue kutoka safari ya kwanza ulipoingia pale shuleni ulipata aje rafiki wako wa kwanza ama mpenzi wako wa kwanza na safari imekuwa vipi?
Kabisa.
Nikianza na my experience nikiingia pale TUM Technical University of Mombasa. My friends found me. My friends found me.
Unajua ukisema your friends found you.
Yes.
Inaweza kuwa ina mean maybe one thing here.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe ulikuwa mfuko kidogo.
Mfuko ulikuwa umenona. Sivyo, what happened yet mimi nikiingia pale campus as focused. Nilikuwa na one goal to achieve what I want to do.
Okay.
Right? Na siku ati nimeenda pale, no, but sisemi in a bad way, but nilikuwa focused. So most of the time nikiattend classes, nikihave zile notes. I guess now most people ama wale marafiki ambao niko nao waliona kwa this guy is determined ama is focused.
Wanaona hapa tutapata grade.
Yeah, tutapata grades. So my first friends ni watu pale kwa ile class moja yenye tulikuwa manake mambo na notes na nini and most of them walikuwa male friends apart from two female friends ambao waliona kwa leo kijana anajituma. Yeah, just two friends ambao sasa tulisafiri nao moja kwa moja hadi tukatamatisha masomo yangu. Yes.
Like your first friends mlipatana in class?
Yeah, in class.
In class.
Yes.
Wow, classmates.
Wale classmates.
Not roommates.
Not roommates. Unajua roommates mtapatana mtaongea but yet unajua there is a kuna ile friendship bado. Ile tu mnaongea maana yake you have found yourself in a similar situation mko kwa room moja. So your interaction is a must. Yeah. So mnaongea nini but not yet friends. Yeah.
For me it was different. Me my first friends tulipatana orientation.
Why?
it is your first days in campus, you're fresh in what you don't know, huku ni wapi unapotea. Sijui kama wewe ulipotea pia, unaambiwa mnafaa muende mahali fulani, wewe umeenda huko.
Kupotea lazima. Utakosaje kupotea? It's your first time there.
Orientation ndio mnaonyeshwa kidogo, mnafaa mkue huku ni huku hivyo. Sasa orientation hasa hapo mahali tumekaa, unajua mimi I am not an introvert. Nikikaa na watu lazima tuzungumze.
Ni extrovert hatari.
Nikikaa na watu pale lazima tuzungumze 1-2 na ulikuwa shule gani, nini hivyo. So that's where I met my first friends, and my first friends were male friends.
What?
Yes.
This is a quite interesting show. Hapa sasa mambo yatachemka manake. How on earth as a lady can you have male friends at first? Na kwanza tutajua na tutatatua kidogo tujue from her side of view tujue is it possible for a lady or a man to have opposite gender as friends?
Yeah, it
is. Kwanza especially kwa mahali kama higher learning institutions at a time where everybody is trying to explore, to understand themselves. How?
It is possible. Imagine it is possible for a person to have an opposite gender as a friend, a person who is an opposite gender as a friend. It is very, with no strings attached, it is very possible, because my first people to be my friends were male friends. Those were the people who I interacted with most of the time I was there, because you know, for the males it is very easy for them kuingiana na watu. I don't know how I'll put it. For wanaume huwa kidogo hawana ile maringo.
Yes, they are direct.
I don't feel like talking to you because of this. They don't have issues. Unaona? For them ni ile umewapata hapo wakipiga story and you just join and you are like you're one of them. So that was me then, and even ndio tukapiga hapo story ya shule and all that, and to date we are still friends with those people whom I met orientation. Yes. We are still friends.
Wow.
What about you?
Mine was different.
Are they still your friends?
Yes, they're still friends, but not as intact as before while we're still in campus.
Okay.
You see, while we're in campus, we are so intact because we had to, you know, group works we did together, studying, and, you know, all those activities, especially academic activities, we did them together. So we were, most of the time we were intact, to ask where we were at different times. Then we'd organize group works and all that. But outside the classroom, no. Yeah, there were no other activities that were going on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, it's different because we were not doing same course. It was different. They are students of nursing, and I'm a student of journalism.
Yeah.
So what made us to be intact is friendship.
Friendship, yeah, of
just
course.
Friendship.
Yes.
And that's how it was, me and them. And okay, to our next step or next question. Did you have that mind of nikienda campus huko ndio nitapata mpoa?
Hapana. Maybe literally, actually,
did someone, maybe relative or mtu mwenye anakusupport in your school life, aliwahi kuambia, ama anyone, elder person, alikwambia huko sasa ndio utapata mpoa? Did you ever hear of something like that before you join?
Yes, opinions kama hizo zilikuwa absolutely. Kwanza watu wangu wa kule bara, nikwambia naenda pale Mombasani, na walisema sasa huyu atatuletea Mswahili, hata watu wa Mombasani kule sijui Wadigo nini. Hiyo ilikuwa of course. But sasa kwa ground mimi mwenyewe nikiwa the driver of my life, totally different.
Very different. For you, you did not have that mindset.
I did not have that mindset of going to campus to start dating. How would I date while I'm being supported by my parents? Sitengenezi pesa yangu, mimi nasoma. Sasa nitazaje ku have intimate intimate relationship with whoever that I find, yet I cannot even provide for myself. So there's no way I would say that I will date, take someone out, or even engage in other activities where I'm still under the roof of
your parents.
Yeah,
so in your 4 years, you've never even thought of that?
I have thought. It is, of course, it is a thought. We are human beings. You must think, all right? I thought of it, but now I had to separate the wheat from the chaff.
Okay.
The reality is, there is the thought, but I cannot have on grounds of.
Okay.
I'm still a student. Yeah, me ni mwanafunzi,
okay, the
so
thought you have.
yeah.
And did you have friends who had maybe, say you have already graduated?
Yeah.
Do you have friends who have dated in campus and it is a successful story?
Let me see.
Do you have friends?
See. Yes, I have, but
who have dated?
Who have, yeah, they were dating. Most those friends that I had that were dating, during our first year we were together, but now as we proceeded, they changed their career. They went to different careers, career choice, and they were dating, and until now they are still together, but they have not married, but they are still dating.
They're still together.
Yeah, they are still together.
Okay, so you don't believe in the norm that you can date in campus and end up as it will end up like successfully.
Successful. You see, one thing I believe is, as a man, if you are making your own money,
so you have to have your
money. You have to make your own money.
Okay.
Because you are a student and you're being supported. If you are calling at home, unasema nisaidie na pesa ya hivi na hivi, mzazi amekulipia shule. I mean, I don't think, and I don't see it as a viable reason to date. Yani unajua
so
sasa,
the main issue there is money.
The main issue there is money.
So for you, relationship can't work without money.
Money is prominent. As you know, as a provider,
for
you
me,
see,
I
as
have
a man,
a different thought.
As a man and a provider, you see, when you're the man, you're the provider of probably most of things. Na kabisa manake kwa mwanamume ndo unaenda nje sana so kutafuta. Now especially now, you know, things are changing. Na mambo yamebadilika, kwa hata pia unapatana pia na wanawake wako kazini wanatafuta. But if you go back to tradition and things that were being done, the man was the one who's supposed to go and work and then just provide.
So you don't believe like a man can date without money?
It's impossible.
For me, mine is different.
Tell us your story. And this is a very good discussion because now we are giving perspectives. The male perspective, the female perspective. Perspective.
For me, it can work because I have seen many successful stories on dating, on relationship that have worked without money. Students, okay, when you are in a higher learning institution, you're being supported with your parents, maybe they're paying everything for you. And you have seen a lady, umempenda, so you'll be like, okay, until when I'll start working, or wacha hiyo iende, nitapata mwingine in future. Was that you?
Absolutely. Every day I came across very beautiful ladies. To be honest. Ni ukweli unapitana na beautiful ladies. Wako pale mazika, mtoto wako ndo ameingia campus, now she's young, beautiful, amazing. But now siwezi, yani yes unaona hivyo, but back to reality. The goal lazima urudi kwa reality, ujue kwamba hapa mimi ni mwanafunzi. And I'm being supported by my parents to study. Unaona? So kama wazazi wako wanakuprovidea everything. Yani maana kutoka kulipiwa fees, ka upkeep. Unaona? Ni ngumu sana. Maana huwezi niambia, there's no unaweza niambia ati mtaanza kudate. Yes, mmeanza hata friendship unaongea, ama unajua kuna wale ambao huwa anaanza sijui huwa anasema tulianza kama friends, but kuna wale huwa anaonga hapo ndipo go direct to the point, you say I want to date you. Na msichana anaona yes, tunaweza move on. In the process, in all those activities there, lazima kutakuwa na spending of either one way or another. Si lazima mtasema mnataka muende out.
Si unaenda out kutembea, just a walk. You understand each other, you don't have money. See, your students. Okay, I'm being supported by my parents, you being supported with your parents. So both of us, we don't have money. We love each other. We understand each other. We can just go for a walk and go and come back. And if I have my little savings as a lady, I can decide, let us buy pin pop as we walk along.
Na hiyo pesa ya pin pop itakuwa umetoa wapi?
See, I've saved from my savings.
Savings from?
See, you have, okay, even if your parents are supporting you, you cannot say you don't have savings hata kama ni kidogo.
Si ndio, lakini unajua ile savings bado unaitoa wapi? Unaitoa kwa ile pesa ya wazazi.
Or 10 or nini. Okay, you hata unaweza kuwa una save kama tani ya 5 bob. Unaona? If you're supposed to eat 50 for lunch, you decide, let me eat 40 and keep 10 bob.
Keep 10 bob, yes.
The savings. So at the end of the day, maybe you were to go for a walk on Saturday. So you'll take maybe your 30 shillings there, and you go with it. You buy Mahindi Choma and you walk and you mini stories.
You eat stories. You beat stories.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is, for me, it is very possible because I've seen successful stories on relationships and in campus. Because for me, I believe it's not about money. It's about how are you people intact? How do you mnapendana kivipi? Okay. Can you love each other without money? Because at the end of the day, both of you mtamaliza. What is your plan? Okay, you can have money. You can decide. Okay, me, I'll date after campus. After campus, then you are done with your campus. You go out here. Then you get a job, you be lucky, you get a job. Unajua pia pesa hazitoshi.
Hazitoshi.
If your mindset is like, I want to have a lot of money so that
haitaifika hiyo siku, haitaifika yenye ambapo utakuwa na pesa.
Inaweza kosa kufika hiyo siku. Inaweza kosa. Possibilities are high because your expectation is so high.
It's so high.
But if you're like, what I have is what I'm going to start with. I want to have a lady who will love me for who I am. Unaona? Now, God forbid, you can be having a job today and tomorrow you don't have that job.
Absolutely.